Hello everyone and welcome to an attempt at a Spelunky Pacifist run. Let's have a look, see what today's got in store. This isn't the daily challenge, so I could do with a second daily challenge for pacifist runs really, but there we go, you can't really do that. So it will just be a randomly generated level. This is much harder than a normal run. We're still ironing out the rules for this. So any and all comments are welcome, any suggestions, any hints and tips. That was fine because I knew if he was a skeleton he would have got up by now already. So the idea of the pacifist run is to not kill anything or hurt anything really if it's absolutely unavoidable. It turns some enemies much harder. Certainly bats become a real problem because they just don't give up. So this is going to be entertaining. Is this going to end all very quickly? No, run! I thought you might get up, so I've got to be careful not to land on his head. I was trying to work out a way of... I think there should be a general distinction between deliberate murdering, which is a absolute no-no, and I think classes as instant disqualification, and obviously a complete accident that was utterly unavoidable, not worth it. I don't think it should count, and your run should continue. But I don't think it should be quite as harsh for something that generally unintentional, completely accidental, but when you look back on it, was avoidable. Like for instance, you blow through a... No, there's not really anything I can do here, is there? No. Say for instance here, I drop a bomb to get through, not intending to kill the snake at all, but say dislodge a rock or a piece of treasure buried in the wall, and it lands on the snake. That was your fault because you set the bomb, but if there was no way of knowing the treasure was in there, I would say that was unavoidable. If there was a big bit of gold in the wall, you really probably should have noticed that. I would say that is your fault, but I don't think the penalty should be quite as harsh as deliberately killing something, which goes completely against the nature of it. Well, that would be a silly thing to purchase. I might pick up some bombs because you do tend to use a lot more trying to find alternative routes for things. But yes, as I was saying, if you were a true pacifist, you would avoid hurting your fellow man, but you wouldn't discredit yourself if you accidentally hurt someone. I mean, you'd feel bad about it. You'd probably punish yourself, but you wouldn't, necessarily renounce pacifism or whatever. So I haven't quite worked out how that would work in practice. Oh. Right. Gonna have to lead there. This way. Right. Come here, snake. Come here, bat. Sorry. You know what? Little bit of... Oh! Now the other bat's coming in. Right, that's it. I'm done. We're thinking that progress should be based on score because it makes it a little bit more difficult because you've got to go hunting for stuff without killing things by mistake. But mostly because, well, the entire point of Spelunky is to collect gold. So it seems silly to go against that. Oh, that is a lot of spiders. I may just avoid them by dropping a bomb. Going around. Usually the best choice of action in a pacifist run. If in doubt, make an alternative route. Oh, this is not the way. That is going to be very... Ooh, the spider up there. And death down that way. Shopkeeper that way. Right. Maybe worth angering him. Oh, really? Oh. Well, there we go. I think that counts as the end of my run. I have just murdered him. I honestly thought I might be able to run through him without jumping on his head, but you know what? I think that counts. So, I think death by spider. There we go. I think that's a fairly good way of ending it. Didn't really deserve to carry on after that. Should have found an alternative route or gone round the other way and just blown my way through. But there we go. Oh look! Even in death, just can't stop the murdering. Yeah, well, this is very difficult. But yeah. So you know, feel free to leave a note in the comments if you think that maybe that spider death wasn't an end of run, but just a punishment, and if so, what kind of punishment can you give? Is it worth making the distinction? I was thinking possibly of the accidental but avoidable death, killing, being maybe halving your score for everyone. Obviously up to a minimum of number of accidental deaths before, you know, a bit like minor points when doing a minor faults on a driving test. There's only so many before, you know, that's just too many killing. Well, if you're too many killing in your driving test, to be honest, that's probably a fail. So yes, let me know what you think, and come join us at SpelunkyDailyChallenges.com for more interesting Spelunky videos. Thanks very much for watching, and goodbye.